End up here for FREDIT BRION because Set at the moment is in the top side.
Okay.
Which, you know, definitely could also be the case. Both Hoya and Lava have one game of Renekton.
Very aggressively, because they don't really need to.
Oh, he's going to see him over the wall here, and is looking to hop that wall, fly in a bit of trouble, gets flashed on, and he is just gone. Doesn't even bother to use his flash, knows that he is absolutely dead.
That turret at least pick up a plate there. They didn't want to take the risk, but I think they could have reasonably inferred that there were multiple people from FREDIT BRION towards that top side, and with Dread.
Oh man, the timing of this on the counter gank as well, as in comes Hoya trying to set this up. They don't quite have the damage to take down the Set, and in goes Umpty, and there is no escape for Dread, as he will go down, and that's a second kill for the General.
This is Gaon.
He doesn't have to get ganked here, and it's just more of a lead being built up here for FREDIT BRION. And this is the clean FREDIT BRION play we like to see when they play up against strong teams.
And I'm impressed by how much Prio Hannah and the Light is still able to get, because, as pointed out, picking up the Leona with the Ezreal means that you're going to give up a lot of early laning pressure, right? If you have a Karma in that bot lane, then you can shove. You can actually mitigate this lane. We saw that happen yesterday, but now it's the first turret blood. FREDIT BRION are snowballing this expertly, and I don't think AFREECA are necessarily the greatest at fighting from behind thing in this game at all.
Yeah.
They've just been waiting.
Yeah. They have the one turret, and this is an Infernal Soul.
Well, no, they're on a timer, and they have a great comp. And I would actually love to see them kind of get rid of the fear and just dive. You have Rakan, you have Dominus, you have the ultimate, right, available from Umpty as we go.
Speaking of which, they're just going to lose that fear, and we lose 2 AFREECA members, and that's all you have to do.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for listening, FREDIT BRION. Really appreciate it, and that is exactly what they need to do, because they're a decent amount of gold ahead.
Doesn't respect, and they just get dove and die. Then the split push immediately falls apart, because then it's 4 against 1 on the push, or potentially 5 against 1. As they see them in the brush. I mean, Keen should know this. He's going in. He's just trying to kill Henna, and they absolutely will. And just like that, they get it done. But look at this. FREDIT BRION is so powerful as well in the team fight. They have a lot of damage, but they're still going to back away. Seeing the power of that Karma as well coming through, and the Arcane Comet over the top. Just going to kill the enemy support as well for some bonus golds here on the side of AFREECA with Dragon available.
Really big fight there for AFREECA, and that's the reason why you see the Camille still being so popular, because while her split pushing is amazing and she can race through a turret in seconds, when a player like King sees an opening and goes for it, there isn't that much counterplay. If you're Henna, right, like out of nowhere, I think that's a great call. You don't have what looks like it will be a GA for Keen. You don't have the Frozen Heart yet for Leo, and it's Soul Point, right? The earlier Drake they were able to get thanks to that play in the mid lane. Explanation. Yeah, it's like
that's nice. The end of that explanation.
Yeah, it's nice to Camille, but
uh-oh. Keen's in a bit of trouble here. He might just get wombo combo down. There's his GA. Just goes away, and can he hookshot over the wall? He's gonna flash actually, but he cannot get away, and that is a massive pick for FREDIT BRION as they're immediately setting their sights on the Baron.
That's Baron. That's GA down. That's Flash down. And Keen can't afford to get caught like that. Really nice vision trap being set up at FREDIT BRION. That's going to be the Baron. And that might very well be the end of that game, right? Because now the goal...
He's just piece by piece. As we have a fight in live, as you were saying, Chronicler, the game looks like it's just over here as Keen, Leo, and Dread, the 3 guys, the 3 carries that had to scale. Doesn't look like it's going to happen this time as the push with Baron is coming down, barreling down the mid lane. We are looking at them trying to end the game here right now. As Dread, they're trying to get that damage in, but the amount of CC they have is huge. Nice stop block from Keen, but even Hoya is getting so much value on that front side. And 5v3, they will easily be able to clean this one up as the Nexus just needs to be focused. And FREDIT BRION will be running away with this game number 1.
I'm on board.
Yeah. This is the thing about this team is that sometimes this happens and they dominate game 1. And they come out in the draft really impressive.
He knows.
And the Ashe as well. It helps spot him. He doesn't quite have the smite. And And Umpty's just gonna smite it down and say, okay, cool story. Now Lava's coming on over, Fly is as well, but the skirmish is on and Umpty's taking a lot of damage. They're trying to trade it back though. The smite comes in as the flash from Umpty gets him to safety, but the fear here from Fly is quite big. Now Umpty was waiting the whole time, the damage isn't there. And the spell shield actually keeps him alive just barely.
Now, on board.
Look at Umpty's pathing. He's immediately coming up to the top side, and the damage is already coming through. Keen, he's in so much trouble, tries to trade it back, but he cannot, and Umpty, again, is gonna pick up the first blood. But he's taking Drake.
Yeah, just hit 5. Somehow.
Wait,
it's
what?
just, yeah, I imagine he must have been incredibly close, because it's
has a good idea. The Dread is here. There's a ward down. And now they're considering getting on top of this Gwen as they're inside the mist and Dread can't get out. He says, no, I'll take your Krugs. But that is a mistake. And Hoya and Umpty immediately pounce on that.
AFREECA beat, and then it just doesn't amount to anything. Like, Fly has not been involved in any play.
Oh boy. Seems like he saw this coming, but the Fear is going to deny it, and that is 4v1. In the mid lane with the Rift Herald available for Dread. As he will put it down. There's no plates down here, and it's only Delight defending. But still, I think this is probably just going to be the 2 plates. Don't know how long they'll stay with the rotations already coming in from Bro.
Very important play there. However, Lava has teleport, so while this is an amount of gold going over.
That's being pushed in. You can see here the importance on the Drake once again coming through. Lava was able to push the mid lane as teleport ward available, and here comes Fly. That's just going to be Rise taking it down, and as in goes Dread, he's just going to be kidnapped here, and down he will go. And coming in from behind now is Fly trying to get that kill. He picks up 1. He's going to get 2. Fly on the Nocturne gets a lot of value, as now Keen and Hoya are going to join, and this time fighting front to back. Hoya doesn't have much support. He's trying to turn it around a little bit, but he's not going to be able to. So will be a 3-for-2 in favor of AFREECA, but the Drake did go the way of FREDIT BRION.
Oh, and Hoya doesn't have teleport available, so do actually really like this. And AFREECA putting down an aggression. Once they get to the turret, though, it's a little bit riskier. Hannah has great weapons.
Here we go. Hannah is just going to try to flash away, but everybody's just bursting him down. The Diana just gets stunned down by Lehens. But that is a nice follow-up here from Umpty. He's going to get the 2 of them, and Lava has made his way over as well, able to trade back a couple here for FREDIT BRION. Lehens and Dread will just be able to run away. But still, that rotation that came in from FREDIT BRION was so important, as here we go. This is what happens. The Cyclone comes in, and Keen now is trying to trade it back. He's up a level, and he still can't do anything. Gets solo killed by Hoya.
As well as they've done in these last 2 games. Who knows?
I don't know. I'm just turning it on, but here Delight is going to get caught, but he is set as he sets up a nice little play. But going forward now is Fly. And this is really broken up on the side of FREDIT BRION, but here's the turn. In comes Lava, and Umpty gets a big ultimate. That's so much damage, but look at Dread on the backside. Hoya's trying to trade it back. As Leo's still alive here, he doesn't have much mana. As the stopwatch, you can't do that anymore. Not able to get on in there. Hoya trying to frontline now, as the clone will go down, and Leo now trying to set something up for Keen, who has a full health bar. Let's see the shock blast. Or not. He's just going to walk away. Doesn't want to face check the brush. Probably
right back in it.
By the way, yeah, this is what I was saying. The dragon is available, so
Paranoia
is not up yet. I think this is a moment here. We got Cyclone coming up right now.
Oh boy.
Moonfall as well. I think FREDIT BRION, they're ready to pull the trigger. Here we go once again. They got that front line, and there's the wombo combo. Lehens tries to get into that back line. The Paranoia does come through, but it's a little bit too little too late. Fly, though, is trying desperately. And yes, they'll finally take down the Aphelios, but that will be it, as another Drake will go the way of FREDIT BRION.
General Umpty leads his troops to certain victory, Valdez, because FREDIT BRION are looking amazing in this game against AFREECA. Just in any way that you can think of. Well, I'm just shocked. I want to see more of this team. And Henna has the unfortunate honor of being the sacrificial lamb every time.
As, okay, we got the straight coming up here. This is Ocean Soul in 30 seconds. AFREECA, they kind of have to make their last stance here as they're just going to press their buttons and try to get in there. But Delight, this time he's going to get a massive engage for his team. And look at Hoya on the backside as well. Fly and Dread desperate to do something on the back line themselves. But the answer will be that they cannot, as Henna actually does damage and Bro say, well, let's just take the Baron instead.
Oh, I thought he was going to be left behind. It was going to be so metaphorical for this entire game, but he does make it out alive. Fly and Keen are going to be able to deny the Sawyer. That's something, I guess, but it is the money that is given over to FREDIT BRION. It's another team.
I don't know if you want to go into them right now. Because, I mean, the first 3 picks of Diana, Ryze, Aphelios, they just laugh at anyone that wants to run into them. And now that they're ahead, you absolutely can't jump into them. So the arrow is just for fun. He's like, I might as well use this ability. Like, it's not going to get any value anyway. Here comes the Ryze teleport with the minions. How about another turret with the Baron buff?
Oh yeah, forever alone. The entirety, you know, everyone has like the cool holiday trip plan, and like, hey, we're going to the top lane. It's like, can I join? It's like,
get as okay, we're getting aggressive here, looking for a pick onto Lehens, and at this point, pretty much anybody just explodes, though Lehens is going to survive. After all of that, here comes Fly. He's like, well, this game is over, let me get in there. Might as well. Honestly, you don't even blame him. Nice teleport here from Hoya, keeps the minion alive. Actually, not even kidding on that one. No. As the push comes through.
I'm going to assume that Fly already pressed R as... Oh, Leo!
Uh-oh.
Never mind, Aphelios has no damage.
Yeah. As, okay, we're getting on in there. Delight just doesn't seem to care as the damage is just way too much. Smacking them with their bank accounts at this point as Hoya's just frontlining. Dread says, no, you can't just do that forever here. Although Jace goes down and the push continues as Hannah still has full health and actually does do damage to turrets at least, as now we have the engage coming through. Stopwatches abound, and we are going to have our 2-0, it's looking like here. Another stopwatch for Lava as they're trying to kite back. Fly is desperate, but no, Hannah's just full health. He's going to pick up a triple kill on top of the Nexus going down as FREDIT BRION will 2-0 yet another strong team.